1,50,000 rupees. Yes, that's the exact amount we got paid for this 30-second edit. But before you imagine some insane 3D timeline or 200 layers after his project, it wasn't that. It was one shoot, one edit, one day. Most editors get this wrong. They think high-paying projects come from complex work. They really don't. If you are a video editor in 2026 stuck doing complex animations for tiny payments, this video will show you the shift that actually moves you into the 1 lakh plus project bracket. Today, I'm breaking down the project, the psychology behind the price, and the blind spots that quietly keep most editors undercharging. Trust me, this video might change your life. So the client for this project was Grad Capital, a student-focused VC fund. They had a brand new offer for students, and they wanted a clean 30-second announcement video to launch it. But how did you even get the client? Surprisingly, I did not find them. They found me. A friend who works at another VC referred my name. And this is something most editors underestimate. You can cold email 1,000 people, but when your positioning is right, you start getting discovered. That's been my biggest advantage in the industry. So I met their founder, and honestly, I was shocked. I mean, in a good way. He was extremely clear about what he wanted the video to feel like. Rarely seen this level of clarity with Indian clients. Therefore, identifying the concept took us barely a few minutes. No flashy edits, no retentive gimmicks, just a simple, minimal, serious announcement video. Real quick here, I just literally threw together this entire site in what, maybe 4 minutes? And here's the kicker, I didn't touch any actual code. You describe your idea conversationally and it handles the design, coding, the deployment, everything. Give me a clean analytics dashboard. Type it out, hit generate, and yeah, there it is. But wait, here's my favorite part. Let's say you generate something and you're like, not feeling it. There's this rewind button that literally gives you your credits back. Like, who does that? Zero consequences for experimenting. Oh, and you can bounce between different AI models. GPT-5 Codex, Gemini, Claude, whatever you want. Now, if your page comes out looking kind of basic, there's a boost feature. One click and it upgrades everything. Typography, color palette, layout flows, animations. Whole aesthetic just levels up. Hit publish, boom. You got an actual URL you can share with people. So yeah, if you ever had some idea rattling around in your head, but the thought of coding made you go, nah, not worth it. Maybe check out UWare. There's a free version, link down below. Alright, back to the project. But then we hit the twist. They needed the entire video in just 2 days. And I was flying that weekend to Thailand. Too tight to execute alone. Therefore, I called Chandan, founder of Podcast Circle, and pulled his help for the production support. The vision stayed the same, a no-nonsense, clean offer announcement. But how do you pull that off under 48 hours deadline? That's where the real story starts. We had less than 48 hours, so the shoot had to be surgical. Akshay was the DOP and our sound guy came early to rig lapel and boom mic. And with one of the founder traveling a very long way just for this shoot, we had zero room for mistakes. The location looked fine, but the indoor light wasn't working. Therefore, we dragged the couch outside and rebuilt the frame from scratch. My god, it was such a heavy couch. Lighting was simple. Two Godox softboxes for cameras, my ZV-E1 paired with 28 to 75mm lens. Small setup, but every piece of gear mattered because the deadline didn't allow overthinking. Then came the tricky part. No teleprompter. Therefore, the founders had to deliver naturally, which is really a tough thing to do on day zero. So I stepped in with my creator side experience. Years of filming myself helped me coach them really fast. A quick warm-up and the text finally started landing. We grabbed a few clean versions, just enough to make the edit safe. The shoot ran longer than expected, therefore we made every choice with the edit in mind. Everything looked perfect, or so we thought, because we missed one thing, and fixing it in the edit turned out to be way harder than we expected. Before we start editing, the first thing that I always do is watch all the different takes that we have taken. Now this part is called sieving. After we have seen all the footages, we bring it inside Premiere Pro, and what we're looking for is the perfect balance of tone, clarity, pace and confidence. And then we would choose the best hero take. Then what we do is break down this video into the intro, the offer and the final call to action, which simply means that I will take a call on what piece to keep and what piece to not take. Now this was a very simple 30-second script, so the rhythm mattered more than the visual effect. I gave them the first draft and the first reaction that they gave was, it is good, but it's quite long. They were like, okay, let's just keep Abhishek's take. We don't need the others because it's a little too confusing, right? This is the one that they went for. Everything was looking clean. The pacing, the delivery, the colors, all perfect. And then we realized, shit, we messed up. The final frame, the one where the founder looks directly into the camera, had a nasty jump cut. And with founders with tight deadlines with no second chances, this is the kind of mistake that can ruin the whole video. We could not reshoot, we could not re-record, we were stuck. But then an idea hit me. What if we could use AI in this? So I tried it. I used AI to smooth the jump cut. What I did was I just chose a frame where Abhishek was almost stagnant, and then I took a screen grab of this and then went to Higgs field. The intention was to get to a frame where the video moves from this to a static shot of Abhishek looking into the camera. I think this gave us the perfect take. Right, so the prompt was person looks straight at the camera, no body movement, no camera movement. I used the model Kling 2.1 and I think it was a 4K export. Yeah, it burned quite a lot of credit, but yeah. Basically generating the in-between frames so the motion did not stop. It wasn't perfect, but it saved the shot. And honestly, without that fix, the ending of the video would have fallen apart. See, moments like this make it very obvious. Editors who know how to use AI are the ones who stay ahead. And if you want to master this kind of workflows, the stuff that actually saves real projects under real pressure, we are building something special. A community of AI-ready editors and creators. We are already 10,000 members strong, sharing tools, breakdowns, and everything you will need going into 2026. Scan the QR code on the screen right now. It's completely free for now, but not for very long. Jump in now, you will thank me later. With just a few minutes left on the deadline, I hit export.
Hello everyone. We started Grad Capital to fund students who were obsessing over their ideas that no one else was caring about. Today, we're launching a new offer to fund such teams. If you're a team and you have an idea and you want to go full-time at it, you would love to invest $200,000 for 10% in you. If you don't want to start a company, but are still obsessing over your project, would love to give a grant of $2,500. Many of the companies in our portfolio actually didn't start off as company. They were projects at the beginning who weren't full-time, didn't have a clear plan, but eventually started a company that raised millions of dollars, gotten great customers and launched a product.
And they approved it instantly. Now that's what made this 1.5 lakh project. Clarity and experience. And if you watch till here, you already know where this is going. I am not going to ask you to subscribe because people who actually want to change their life don't need reminders. And if you want to learn the full AI first video editor roadmap for 2026, watch this video on your screen right now.